So this series has a lot in the mixing bowl as to why it should be fantastic. However, I feel like there was something that was missing, and I'm here to talk about it. So let's jump into my review of this new series right now. What's up, folks, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the series The Afterparty, which is coming to Apple TV Plus January 28th. Now, this series is only 7 episodes, about an hour each, and I mean, when you look down the cast, it just keeps getting deeper and deeper, and there's a lot of folks that I like in this. First of all, it's brought to you by Academy Award winners Chris Miller and Phil Lord, who brought you Into the Spider-Verse, Lego Movie, and 21 Jump Streets. Hello, right there, that's enough right there to say I definitely got to check that out. But then it stars Zoe Child, Sam Richardson, who I'm a huge fan of, Tiffany Haddish, Ben Sharps. Where do we go next? Ayana Glazer. Like, there's so many people. Dave Franco. Like, there's so many people in this, and I tell you, they mix really well together. They really do. And what's happening in this is that it is a high school reunion, but then there happens to be a murder at the end of it. So you do have this investigator coming in, interviewing each and everybody, trying to get their version of the story so that they can ultimately figure out who was behind this and get the truth here. And that's Tiffany Haddish, who is the one who is the investigator. So, you know, if you're a fan of Tiffany Haddish, you know how she has that very charismatic personality, and it's sometimes for me hard to take her serious, and I think it works great for this because, you know, when you have her being the one questioning everybody, and you know she doesn't take no games. I honestly feel like this wasn't even a hard acting performance of her. I feel like this was more or less an elevated version of who she was. You know, this is going to create some very interesting dynamics, like her, and then you got her across from Sam Richardson, who can play awkward better than anybody. And that right there is like one of my favorite episodes when it's his time to get interrogated, because pretty much everybody has their own separate episode as to when they get interrogated about what happened at the end of the party. And then, like, you know, seeing them at the current age, and then when they go back into some of the stories down when they were in high school and people are kind of being de-aged a little bit, shall I say, it's really interesting. So like I think like this series, to me, the issue is that it has such high expectations because there's so many good people involved. But I actually think that this series was much more of a laid kickback, like we're going to put something out and we're just going to kind of go with it. I don't think there's no effort of serious intent on any measures of this. And I don't necessarily know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but I feel like they enjoyed this so much that you really did see everybody having such a good time, to the point that like I almost didn't even care about the murder mystery. I just wanted to just kind of see everybody just kind of have their moments with their investigation and just go crazy. And I wanted to also see how everybody was going to be so much different from the one before them. So, but yeah, because it still is sort of a murder mystery, you still got your detective hat on. You're still trying to figure out, well, who actually did it? You know, who you sided with, you know? So it's fun. This was an entertaining and fun series, you know? It was absolutely nothing serious about it. It just was something that I enjoyed, that I just wanted to kind of just see how this all plays out. Oh, and by the way, I said it's 7 episodes. There's actually 8 episodes. I've only seen 7 because that's all that was released for us to check out. But they're all going to drop on January 28th, so that way you can just see it all play out all at once. So like, I guess I got to watch for the shocking finale too. And honestly, I got to say that like, oh, you know what? Let me get this correct for you real quick. I'm sorry. January 28th, the first 3 episodes, and then the following Fridays, you're going to get a new episodes. They're an hour each. So I do have to stay tuned for the finale myself. So want to make sure that you know that. But yeah, I guess I got to kind of see what's going to happen, because like from what I got now, I really have the slightest clue as to who it is. But I will say, because of how they're going to be releasing it now, so I'm just tweaking my review just a little bit here, I think it is worth watching each and every week. I actually think this is actually a better idea to release it that way than to just put it all at once, because of the fact that you're doing that one-on-one vantage point. It does kind of feel redundant, even though there's different people and there's different stories. but it's kind of like this person, then this person, and this person, and like the set location gets compromised there, where you're like enjoying this nice little condo that they had this party at and whatnot, and it's a dope place. But like when you keep seeing that one-on-one in the same room, you're kind of like, all right, here we go again. So, but I enjoyed it. And at times I'm not really a fan of Tiffany Haddish, but I thought that like she really made this go. She really, really did. And Zoe and Sam and Ben, I mean, these folks have been friends or have worked with each other in the past, and you know, it was just a no-brainer that it was gonna mesh really good. So that's that. But yeah, check it out. Check it out each and every week. Jump in the comments and just keep letting me know who you suspect is behind this murder that happens of this high school reunion here. You know, this when one of the and like I gotta say, like it does pull you all sorts of different ways and pun like as far as trying to establish who it may be, because you got the high school beef and some people are still carrying that, some people are kind of over it, some people rehashing things, you know, some real immature stuff going on here, but you never know. But yeah, definitely jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts about it, and as always, stay tuned for more reviews very soon.